Welcome, one and all, to Dreadful Frights at the Backlot, Perth, presented by Perth horror fans. I'm your host, Soxy the Salacious Spectre. We begin tonight by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, and pay our respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging leaders. Tonight's feature presentation is The Last Man on Earth. This 1964 post-apocalyptic sci-fi horror film was based on the 1954 novel I Am Legend by Richard Matheson, who played a part in writing the screenplay adaptation. However, he was so dissatisfied with the results that he chose to be credited under the pen name Logan Swanson, and the script was eventually completed by William Lester, Furio M. Monetti, and Ubaldo Ragona, who co-directed the film with Sidney Sorkow. Originally, producer Anthony Hines purchased the rights to the novel for Hammer Film Productions, and Hammer soon announced that they would make it in 1958. However, British censors would not allow the film to be produced, and the script was sold to American producer Robert L. Lippert, who had wanted to make this style of film for some time. At first, Lippert told Matheson that Fritz Lang would be directing the film, to which the writer was highly pleased about. However, when Sidney Sorkow was eventually chosen, the writer was famously quoted saying, "Well, there's a bit of a drop." And the budget on the production was tight, to say the least. So to save money, the film was shot in Italy with predominantly Italian cast and crew. During filming, in order to more accurately show how grueling it was for his character to survive, Vincent Price insisted on lifting real people into the back of his car instead of the originally proposed dummies, and is the reason why he takes extra care with the bodies in those scenes. Unlike the scenes in the pit, which were dummies for very obvious reasons. Starring Franca Bettonia, Emma Danieli, and Vincent Price, The Last Man on Earth was entered into the public domain in the 1980s. And although there are quite a few differences between The Last Man on Earth and the novel it's based on, and the fact that the main character's name was changed from Robert Neville to Robert Morgan, as opposed to 1971's The Omega Man and 2007's I Am Legend, which were also based on the same book, it is still widely regarded as being the most faithful film adaptation of the story to be made so far. And now, The Last Man on Earth.